We're Community Baptist Church, where life gets better.
There are three people sitting where you sit. Again, the person that you are, the person that the devil wants you to become, but there's another person that's sitting right there, the person that you ought to be. Yeah, the person, yeah, I know you thought you had arrived, but can I just tell you, since we got a few minutes in this last year, that week before we go into the new year, that you're not all that God has for you. Can I get a witness in here? That you have not yet reached your full potential. You have not yet, you're wrestling with a spiritual glass ceiling mentality. If you think that you've gotten to where you're supposed to be, touch your neighbor and say, There is more. Yeah. Somebody. Well, how do I move past this place of not enough? First of all, if you look in the text, first of all, you got to move beyond a partial possession. If you look at the text, that the text says that yes, that they had the spot, they had this one spot, and what their complaint was, what the tribe of Manasseh's complaint was, they said, is there not but one lot? Yeah, and there's a whole lot of people in here that you think that you've gotten there, but you only got part of your blessing. You've only got part of your destiny. You got part of your promise. You got to move beyond a partial possession. Yeah. See, their failure was that they thought they were complete, but they were half full. They thought they were finished, but they were still in the middle of the race. Yeah, you got to understand that this. Notice what the text says in verse 12. It says yet. And if we look at this text and we understand it says yet, you got to understand that God said there's something more than what you see right now. And many times the enemy tries to blind you by what you see. And what you see, you think that that's all that God has for you. But you've got to understand that is the tactic of the enemy. He's always putting roadblocks and blinders in your way to make you think that where you are is small, but you ought to tell somebody it's about to get bigger. See, the Canaanites speak of the power of Satan. But the tribe of Manasseh speaks of the power of God. Yeah, and sometimes you got to be careful who you listen to, because if you allow the Canaanites to speak too loud, then you allow the power of Satan to override the power of God. Can I get some of y'all trying to act cute up in here, but can I help you just a little bit? You got to be careful who has your ear, because if you keep listening to the Canaanites will make you think that where you are is where you're supposed to be. But I'm here to serve notice on the enemy. I'm here to serve notice on the saints of Asheville that in 2012 God's got a whole lot. He's got a Dr. Bader, there's a duality in that situation. First of all, they drove part of the enemy out. Sit up, come a little closer. They drove part of the enemy out. And see, sometimes we get happy because we drove part. Pastor just said some of y'all just waiting to go to the club now because he's only driven part.
We're Community Baptist Church, where life gets better. We're Community Baptist Church, where life gets better.